After you go to college and you're supposed to get this beautiful diploma that's supposed to just instantaneously give you wealth and success, what do they call that? They call it a degree. You have to go through 33 degrees before you have conquered at least what the face value of masonry is. What many people don't understand is that there's obviously more degrees than the 33rd, but that's where they keep pretty much every idiot that thinks that they're a part of the true esoteric understanding underlings. That's why the Shriners are a very big deal. The Shriners are a bunch of older gentlemen who have all been called Master Mason or Worshipful Master. So any guy you see with the fez hat, those old guys, those guys are serious business. And they are not afraid to tell you that they are down with Lucifer. I want you all to realize that these old guys that are Shriners are not fucking joking around. These guys are hardcore Satan or Luciferian. Let's just put it that way, okay? I want you to listen to this Shriner. This is an old Shriner that is being confronted by a Christian. He's being confronted by a Christian, and the Christian asks him questions. And the Christian is actually very accurate on this. So let me explain to you afterwards what this old guy means.
What is your problem?
Just that, sir.
Okay.
I'm a Christian, sir.
I'm pure and virtuous and wholesome and innocent. How can you say anything bad about me?
Sir, you need to be born again.
I am born again.
Now, did you just say that you are Lucifer?
I am Lucifer.
Okay, define Lucifer for me.
Pure, virtuous, wholesome, innocent individual that's out to help people.
Now, did y'all hear that right there? Did you all hear that right there? These guys are not fucking around. I mean, look at how serious this old man is. This is an old man that's a geriatric. He's old. He could die tomorrow. And look at how serious he is when he says that statement. Okay? I just want y'all to know this, all right? I'm just saying.
For me.
Pure, virtuous, wholesome, innocent individual that's out to help people.
Lucifer is?
Yeah.
Say that again. Lucifer is a pure, holy...
Virtuous.
Virtuous. Now, is he the Lucifer that God created?
That's the same one.
Oh, man, this is great. I'm going to put this on the internet.
Oh,
Amen.
God bless you,
Amen.
brother.
Because that's exactly what the Shriners and Masons teach, is that Lucifer is light.
No.
And you're
what about
confirming
those hospitals?
You know what, sir? Jesus said, many will say to me on that day, Lord, Lord, we did not do these good deeds in your name. And you'll say, away from me, you workers of iniquity. I never knew you.
Jesus said it?
Yes, Jesus said that. Now, I want you to hear what Jesus said one more again. This guy quotes Jesus. I'd like for you to hear this. I'm going to make a quick point and I'm going to move on, okay? But listen to this. Listen.
Lucifer is light.
No.
And
what
you're
about
confirming
those hospitals?
Now, this guy's talking about, what about our Shriners hospitals? You see, that's his, you just see, yeah, what about our Shriners hospitals? And I don't know if you've been watching any one of these Fox News channels, but they advertise the Shriners Hospital asking you to give $19 a month, which is a very ironic number if you know numerology. This is what this old man is asking. What about those hospitals? And listen to what the scripture that this very well-informed Christian said, okay?
You know what, sir? Jesus said, many will say to me on that day, Lord, Lord, we did not do these good deeds in your name. And you'll say, away from me, you workers of iniquity. I never knew you.
Jesus said it?
In Matthew chapter 5.
I never knew you. I never knew you. Now, why is that important? And then I'm going to move on, okay? Let me show you the Shriners commercial that we've been watching here. I'm going to let you watch a very, very heartfelt Shriners commercial. Let me see. I'm just going to pick up because they're all usually the same. And I want to show you something because this is very serious shit. Okay? Here is one of the Shriners. Hopefully it's the whole commercial and it's not some bullshit. Okay, I think we're good. Okay. Watch the commercial, okay? This is the Shriners Hospital. This is the hospital the old man is saying, hey, what about the hospitals? Listen.
I've asked you all here today, because we need some out-of-the-box ideas to help raise support for this very special place that we all love so much. Shriners Hospitals for Children. They've changed my life, and I know they've changed yours too. So what have you got?
How about a lemonade stand with 19 lemons? And we say, don't be a sourpuss, call today.
That's an idea, but I'm pretty sure people would love this adorable blanket as a thank you over lemons. Any other ideas?
Ooh, how about 19 kittens? Please go online and donate. Meow.
All right. Notice these kids. Notice these kids. I just want you to notice. They all are being treated with deformities that they're born with. You know, they're born with these deformities, okay? I just want you to know that they're born with, you know, these weird ailments. That's what comprises the Shriners Hospitals, okay?
And Kirsten and I could fly over them like superheroes. And then space dinosaurs with jetpacks fly in and say, "Call now before we go extinct."
Those are all great ideas, but we're missing something. You know, the heart of it all. Caleb, what do you think?
I love Shriners Hospitals and the doctors and nurses. I just wish everyone knew their small monthly gifts changed my life and the lives of all the other children.
Now, as you can see, all these children are being treated. Every single one of them are being treated with defects that they were born with. Now, let's go back to the fucking Shriner guy, and I want you to hear what the prayer that this Christian tells him, okay?
Hospitals.
Okay, right here. We're right here at the hospitals area, okay? All right, I want you to just, remember, the Shriner old man says, what about those hospitals? And then he quotes this scripture, okay?
Some Masons teaches that Lucifer is light.
No.
And you're
about
confirming
those hospitals?
You know what, sir? Jesus said, many will say to me on that day, Lord, Lord, we did not do these good deeds in your name. And you'll say, away from me, you workers of iniquity. I never knew you.
Jesus said,
I never knew you. Now, let me explain to you why the Shriners Hospital is such a big deal and why it's a practice to Luciferian or satanic type of philosophy. The reason is because the satanic Luciferian philosophy defies the Creator. Now, if you read the documents of the forefathers, they make many references to the Creator, not God, okay? Now, that's what's made America, in my personal opinion, so spiritually strong, is because of the fact that we have acknowledged the Creator as well as God. Now, what Satanists and Luciferians, they hate the Creator. They hate the Creator because they feel that they are captives in this world, that they have no choice but to be here and have been banished here. And as a result, what has happened is that mankind, through Luciferian and satanic worship, they have been able to conjure up the manifestations of what we know of as modern electricity, airplane travel, communications, etc. All right? Many people that are satanic or Luciferian or so-called atheists as well, they believe that mankind is the Creator. And that's the purpose. That's the purpose of the Shriners and the Masons. What they're trying to do is defy the Creator and say, look, we don't need you. We never knew you. We never asked you to create us. And as a matter of fact, not only are we defying you, but we are not only defying you, but we are putting our energies together and everything that's bestowed upon us to rebel against you. And what does that mean? That means that the Shriners Hospital, okay, that's supposed to be so good, that this old man, this guy who's praising Lucifer, okay, you just heard this old man praising Lucifer. The reason he's bringing up the hospitals and the Christians said that scripture is because the Shriners are taking care of the Creator's defects so that they can show the Creator, hey, look, you're not all perfect. Look, we're the ones taking care of the defects that you created. That you created. And look at us. Look at us. We're the ones that are out here more holier than you. We're the ones that care about your creation more than you. That we're taking care of the defects that were created by you. That's why I'm telling you, that's why I showed you the commercial. That every one of those children are being taken care of because of a defect they were born with. They were born with that, okay? There's no cancer kids in there. You don't see that shit. No, it's, you know what it is? They were born with that, and that's why the Shriners are taking care of these children. They're taking care of these children to defy the Creator and say, look, you're the Creator. You're all perfect. Look at your creation. We're taking care of it. We're taking care of it. And let me tell you, it goes even deeper than that, folks. Believe me. It goes to the point in which this is why the powers that be, which obviously fall under the category of satanic and Luciferian, okay? That's why they're destroying the earth. That's why they're chopping down trees and claiming that it's our fault that we fart and breathe. All right? Is the reason we have a CO2 problem. They're the ones that are out here polluting the seas and meandering the rivers that's causing all the sea life to die and shit. They're the ones that are out here polluting the fucking aquifers and that are out here polluting the fucking air, okay? These are the people that are doing it, and the reason they're doing it is to defy the Creator. And to say, the Creator has nothing on us. We don't need the Creator. We're the creators now. And that's where all this artificial intelligence, all this robotic technology, biotechnology, all that shit comes into play when it comes to satanic and Luciferian technology, or Luciferian philosophy, excuse me, is so that man creates. And these Satanists are so dedicated to creating something that they're willing to destroy all of mankind so that the creation lives on. That's why when you see shit like Terminator, for instance, you know, that the machines, oh my God, the machines take over. The machines aren't going to take over unless the human beings that created it program it to do so. And the only reason they'll program it to do so is so that the machines, which are going to be created by man, will live on beyond the existence of what the Creator bestowed upon everything natural on this earth. So that's all I'm saying, folks. I'm just saying you have to understand what the fuck's going on around you before you start thinking that you know what's going on, because you really fucking don't. I don't think at this point that artificial intelligence is going to gain self-awareness and kill humanity because of a moral principle. And that's the basis of Terminator, right? That's the basis of Terminator, that the machine, Skynet, is like, oh my God, the only thing that's really destroying the earth is human beings, so we gotta go out there, we gotta kill them all. That's not how it's gonna be, folks. Okay? You want to know why humanity is going to be targeted by artificial intelligence that is robotic in any capacity? It's going to be because we are the energy, and they need to feed off us because there's not enough energy to suffice a civilization that's dependent on energy. And that's what every goddamn robot or whatever AI, that's what it's going to be dependent on. It's going to be dependent on energy and massive amounts of it to continue to sustain it to survive. That's the end goal, and that's why these Satanists don't care if mankind is destroyed. Because if mankind can create a creation that can withstand natural time, and what do I mean by natural time? Nature, the creator of nature, naturality, the earth, the fucking trees, the birds, the bees, you, me, The Creator creates things to be on this earth for a very finite amount of time. And through the systems in which nature has created itself, we have evolved, for a lack of a better term, into this or into that. And I'm not talking about turning a monkey into a fucking human. I'm talking about how we have developed as mankind. Remember, once upon a time, we were fucking in caves. Once upon a time, we were a part of the food chain, for fuck's sake. Humanity was a part of the food chain. So that was what nature bestowed upon us. If we're to believe these fucking evolutionists that, oh, well, we were just fucking happenstance, you know, oh, we're just bacteria on a rock, then nature, the creator of nature, made our destiny to be nothing more than a part of this system. And what is that system? That system means that we're a part of the food chain. That means that, you know, the tigers eat us, or the fucking lions eat us, or whatever predator type, I mean, anything will eat us. I mean, that's what the whole natural system is about. The Creator created it to where this weird system of every living organism has to be killing and eating another living organism in order to survive. And what mankind has done, what you have to understand, is that by us, humanity, eliminating the idea of us being a part of nature's chain, by using our knowledge, gaining technology, observing, bestowing knowledge to next generations, etc., we have redefined our destiny against nature. That means that nature bestowed our destiny to be nothing more than be a part of the food chain. And humanity has gone beyond that. And not only have we sheltered ourselves against predators, not only have we made ourselves better and cultivated our food and domesticated animals so that we can eat, we've done all this to create the modern day society that we all live in right now. And you see, Satanists and fucking Luciferians know that what we have done already, just by the position that we are all in humanity right now, we have conquered nature. But we have only conquered nature in the figurative sense, meaning that we've redefined our destiny. Nature, who created us, told us that we were going to be a part of the food chain. We've gone beyond that shit. Now, it's about time for us to be the creators, at least according to the Satanists and the Luciferians. We're going to create, whether it's artificial intelligence, whether it's robotics, whether it's biotech, whether it's singularity, whatever the case might be. And the most scariest part about artificial intelligence is that many of us at some point, we're going to use artificial intelligence to enhance our scientific technology in every context you can imagine. And what artificial intelligence is going to do, it's going to be able to think for like 10 or 12 generations of scientists within an instant. Meaning that it can find solutions for problems that it would take us 10 lifetimes to find. And what's going to be unfortunate is that humanity at some point is going to be bestowed as a slave. And that's what this is all planned out. It's sad, you know, and you know, believe me, I have compassion for people, man. I don't want people to be the victims of what these people that are in power spiritually, economically, politically, socially, you name it. I fucking feel sorry for people, but then again, that's people have the opportunity to be able to learn these things themselves. This is all out there. This is all out there. And nobody cares. Nobody gives a shit. So, you know, I mean, that's why I live my life the way I live my life, dude. I'm not sitting over here trying to tell people to go out and, you know, start a revolution. I'm trying to sit here and tell you, man, look, The easiest way to manifest whatever it is that you want is through capitalism. Is through the ability to be able to obtain as much revenue as possible and use that to your advantage to manifest whatever it is that your dreams are. I mean, what the fuck? What the fuck is so hard about that, man? Anyway, folks, I didn't mean to get so deep about the fucking satanic Luciferian philosophy. But it's there, dude. These people are all there. They're all there, and they're telling you in your face. You know that these fucking powers that be, they don't even fucking follow our calendar. These people aren't even like this guy, the fucking Shriners and the Masons and all these people aren't following our calendar. You know what calendar they're following? They're following the star Sirius. Sirius. Let's get serious, huh? And guess when their New Year's is? Guess when the star Sirius New Year's is? Just take a guess. Some of you probably already know. September 11th is their fucking new year. Oh my God. Well, isn't there a Sirius Radio? Sirius Radio. And what is Sirius Radio? What's the logo? It's a dog. It's a dog. And why is it a dog? Because the Sirius star is known as the dog star because of the dog constellation. I mean, good God. Good God. I could go all night on this, dude. I can go all night. And by the way, the dog star, Sirius, the dog star, right? Why do you think they call late July, August, the dog days of summer? The dog days of summer is what they call that. Why? Because September 11th is coming around the corner. It's the new Sirius year. It's the new Sirius year. And by the way, you can see Sirius very prominently during the dog days of summer. So I'm just... it's already 3 o'clock. 3:03. 33. 33 is a big deal, by the way. You need to know a little bit of numerology why 33 is a big deal, because there's only 33 degrees supposedly in masonry. And when you get to that old man, this guy right here, when you get to his level, when you're a Shriner, okay, this means that not only were you a 33rd degree Mason, you were running your own lodge. People were calling you Master Mason, or Worshipful Master is what they call it. That's why the only way you can get into the Shriners is if you have been called Worshipful Master and have ran your own Masonic lodge. So that's why this guy's so serious. I've never sold my soul. My soul is mine. That's why I talk with such confidence. That's why I have so much knowledge and shit. I never sold my fucking soul to anything, dude. All right? Now, granted, my fucking path to life wasn't fucking easy, but it's like anything else, man. You got to fucking take what it is and fucking be aware. You have to be self-aware. You have to be self-aware is what you have to be, man, and be so self-aware that you conquer every one of your senses. Your senses of sight, your senses of smell, taste, listening, feeling, you know? You have to be just self-aware at all times. Most people aren't. Most people aren't self-aware at all. Most people are just following symbols, dude. They're just following symbols. And what I mean by following symbols, I mean, look at what they're putting us. Look, we have emojis now that we're communicating with. I mean, we're supposed to be in modernity. We should be going forward, not backwards. Remember the last time they talked in pictures? It was Egypt time. Hieroglyphs. I mean, give me a fucking break. Give me a fucking break, dude. I mean, you people are following symbols. You know that, right? You're all following symbols. You're not self-aware. I mean, you know, take a look at all the signs on the street and the geometric shapes they are. Take a look at the bathrooms now. They're not even saying men or women. Remember, now they're using symbols of what is a man and what is a woman. All right, I mean, they're talking. We're going backwards, dude. Just remember that there is several different ways of looking at the way that you are, okay? You know that if for whatever reason we can't suffice the energy to what we are doing here, you wouldn't be able to be listening to me right now. If there was like something that happened to the internet, or something that crippled communication, we wouldn't be able to be even communicating like this right now. I think people need to understand that the whole reason why we have such modern things is because men have manifested them into reality. Men have manifested them into reality. So